What's up, YouTube family? This is Caesar from Caesar Photography and Dlaminis. We are back with another video where I'll be reviewing the M1 Pro, the MacBook Pro. So it's kind of a weird name, but yeah. So it's the M1 MacBook Pro and M1 Max. I woke up in the morning because I was so excited since this laptop only shipped in South Africa today. So it was only available today. So first thing in the morning, I went to the iStore, ran around like a madman. I was so excited. So I went to check it out to see if the performance is really as Apple claims it is. So the M1 Pro came out today and I was very excited. I woke up in the morning around 10. I went to the iStore to check it out and I wanted to feel it in my hands, as you can see. So in South Africa, we don't really have much content on YouTube about the reviews of this product. I know there's a lot of video editors in South Africa, photographers and stuff. I hardly see this stuff on YouTube, so I decided that let me review it the South African style. MacBook Pro, the new one, M1 Pro and the M1 Max. Yeah, let's see what's happening. It's launched today, so it only arrived today. Yep. So yes, let's get started. Firstly, the MacBook Pro looks a bit chunky. Looks a bit big, like my old 2012 MacBook Pro. As you can see it. But it does look pretty. The nozzle is back at the top. Okay, nice, man. So obviously, we do have our ports. They are back. Yay, excited. Which is something that Apple take away and then they bring it back and we're excited. Another thing they took out is the touch bar. Mine has the touch bar here that I'm currently using, but the M1 doesn't. Oh, by the way, so I tried to buy it, but it didn't work. So hopefully the next video I'll be unboxing it. So you guys should stay tuned. Okay, so here you can see, let's pause here. Let's go back here. So here, M1 Pro Max scaled amazing architecture to a new height at first time. So blah, blah, blah. This is like tech stuff. So basically there's more CPUs and more GPU cores. For video editors, the YouTube editors out there, that's very important. So as you can see, the M1 Pro can go up to 35 gig unified memory and up to 200 gigs per second memory bandwidth, whereas the M1 Pro it's up to 64 gig unified memory and 400 gigs per second. So the M1 Max is quite a monster. So the GPUs here it says it can go up to 10 GPUs. So that's the M1 Pro, up to 10 core GPUs and up to 16 core neural engine. So here, if you look at the 2020 M1 Pro, so this has doubled the specs. The number of cores in the GPU have doubled. So that's why when you see when I was playing the 4K videos, it was playing so smooth and so buttery smooth. So I really enjoyed that. So the performance of this thing is really amazing. So, and the M1 Max is just another level. So you see here, it's like it has 32 cores GPU. So that was quite incredible. So I tested it and the performance was not really exaggerated. Obviously I haven't done a full test with the battery. So because here they claim that the CPU, you get this much CPU, so it's over 150. What units is this? Over 150 relative performance, basically higher performance with less power or less power consumption. So that's what they claim when you compare it to an 8-core PC laptop chip. So they're claiming it performs 1 times faster, so 1.7 times faster, and it uses 70% less power. So that's quite incredible, and the graphics are out of this world. I did check the display. I was really impressed with it when I checked it. So this was me testing the 4K just to see. There's a video of me playing here, so I was just seeing, it's a 4K video that I shot. Wanted to see how it handled it. And in my old laptop, it'll normally just crash, but in this one, it just played smoothly. Battery smooth, there was no issues at all. So I was really impressed with this one. And here, still me playing. So if you look here, I chose the better quality instead of performance. So better quality chows a lot, but it seems to hold on its own. Here I reviewed there was an 8K video that I found on YouTube. I was checking the display itself, and I could see the differences, as you can see here. So this one is quite detailed. Let me go back. So it's quite detailed, this one. So even the dynamic range is not the same. Here it's much more crazy. Oh, that's me taking a selfie. Where's the videos? Here, I think it was here. So here I put the laptops side by side, trying to see the dynamic range and the display, so you could see immediately the differences. So the new one is much sharper and much clearer. The colors are so crisp. So I was really impressed with that. Mine is a 2021, but still, this one blew it out of the park. This one is even brighter, if you can notice. Yeah, and then mine has the touch bar. I think that's what I was showing here. Then this is Logic. I've already spoken about Logic. Thank you. So this MacBook Pro, what are my thoughts on it? So I was really quite impressed. The fact that I can have higher quality, rendering. At the same time, it still plays as expected. So I think that was quite impressive. So for the video editors out there who are into the 8K world, 8K videos and 4K YouTube videos, the content creators out there, I'd say you guys should get this Mac. Obviously, given your budget, but it is a bit of an overkill if you don't really do editing. So in my case, I do these videos, editing and stuff. So it's quite a good investment in my case. I do need that performance, and as you can see, this video is in 4K, so to edit it I needed really good graphics. So I'd say go out there, guys, and if you have bought this MacBook Pro, please let me know. Please do comment on this video, especially if you're in South Africa, and let me know your thoughts. Did you stress test it? Did you test it? So that reminds me, I also checked Logic Pro, but here, because I was at the iStore, so obviously I don't have my plugins. But normally on my MacBook Pro, what I've noticed is that when you start hitting it with plugins like Omnisphere, Waves, Keyscape, those are really power hungry. They are really intensive on the software. You start hearing the fan going higher and higher, especially the more you stack up these plugins. So with this one, from the videos I've seen on YouTube and from my experience at the store, it didn't really, I didn't hear the fan not even once. So, and it handled that stuff. It didn't really, that MacBook, that Logic error that everyone hates, I didn't see that. So it, guys. So I hate it. But yeah, it basically comes when there's power issues. So this one handles like a pro. If you're into music production, this Mac will come in handy. So now let's talk about the price. So the base price for this thing, guys, is quite pricey. So you must really dig into your pockets for you to enjoy this MacBook. So here I have a screenshot of how much it costs. So in South Africa, the base model costs 36,299, so roughly 36,300. So, and then the one I want, which is a 1 terabyte option, that one costs 45,300. So that's a lot of money, guys. If you have it lying around, then go ahead. But if you're just gonna check your emails and stuff, then don't buy the Mac. It's kind of an overkill, because this thing is a performance monster. So it really handles anything you throw at it. So I've seen some videos online, some people throw 8K footage, multiple 8K footage with different encoding. So if you shoot with Sony cameras, you know that the encodings are different. So they are hungry, they're hectic on the CPU for the laptop, but it handles like a pro. So that's why I'm really excited about this one. I still need to speak to my woman to approve. If you're just someone who's gonna browse through the emails, internet, stuff like that, then I wouldn't recommend you getting the MacBook Pro or M1 Max. So because it might be a bit of an overkill. So but if you someone who edits videos in like 4K format or 8K even, so then this is definitely a good upgrade. You'll see the difference. I was really impressed with it. So in my case, I definitely cannot wait to get my hands on this monster here. So the next video is definitely gonna be a video of me unboxing it. And yeah, another thing I wanna bring is the price point. So this one is quite pricey. So if you do just basic stuff, maybe even basic music production and not hectic music production with plugins like Omnisphere, then you can get the lower max, the 2021. But if your plugins you're using serious, you're doing serious music production, then I'd say go for this one. It's gonna change your life. I'm really impressed. And yeah guys, I hope this video was insightful and I really hope you enjoyed it. So I'll see you next time, and the next video will hopefully be a video of me unboxing my new MacBook Pro M1 Pro. Wish me luck guys. I hope everything goes well with the purchase, since today it didn't really go well. But yeah, we'll see you next time guys, and stay safe. Cheers.